Assalamu alaikum, beloved and beautiful black sisters. This video is only for black women. So if you're not black, turn it off and go watch another video. Sisters, today I'm going to be showing how to knead dough. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that pure wheat makes the best bread. So whatever recipe you use, always make sure you only use whole wheat flour for your bread. Okay, so the recipe that I used is on my blog at www.homemakingfortheblackwoman.wordpress.com. You can find the recipe, and this is a little tricky part, so I wanted to make a video to show you how to do it. First, you put down some flour on the table, lightly flour your kneading surface, and then you put your dough on the flour. Next, you cover your hands with flour. Make sure your hands are clean. Cover your hands with flour. I like to use a lot. And then you just fold the dough over. When you first start, it's probably going to be a little bit sticky. So you just fold the dough over. I like to have a lot of flour on the table to make sure it doesn't stick. That way it won't get messy either. It'll be easier to clean up. And then you want to just fold it over and press down. Fold it and press down. And you want to do this 150 times. I'm not counting because I'm talking, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how to knead the dough. Very simple, very relaxing. You can think about all of the things you need to do around the house. Whatever is on your mind, you can clear your thoughts. It's very, very therapeutic kneading the dough. If you run, your flour begins to get absorbed into your dough. Just get some more flour. Put on your hands and rub your hands together, and it'll get all over the place. And just keep on kneading the dough. And it's really very simple. It takes a little bit of practice before you get used to it and what works for you. This is not how, well, it's basically how I learned how to do it, but you know, you do what feels comfortable for you. It's just a matter of mixing all of your ingredients together and making sure that they are well blended. So you do this 150 times, and then you put it in a big bowl with butter. I like to use butter. Lightly buttered bowl, and let it sit for about 45 minutes. Sometimes it takes half an hour. It's better if your kitchen is warm, so you might want to turn the oven on. That'll make your dough rise faster. And after it doubles in size, then you knead it. Again, you're going to have to punch it down in the middle because it's going to be big in the bowl. And you punch it down in the middle like you're mad at it after it's risen. And then you knead it a second time. Knead it again 150 times. Then you let it rise again. The recipe that I first used, I got off the gold medal whole wheat flour, but the recipe I use is better because they tell you to use white flour, and our beloved messenger, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, said white flour causes mucus. So we just use wheat flour, and they put salt in their recipe. I don't use salt. And also, gold medal flour is expensive. I get my flour from Target. They have the best priced whole wheat flour that I found. Target. It's only like $3.19, I think, at the Target I go to. Target has different prices, but it's probably still the least expensive out of the brands that I've seen. So do that 150 times, let it rise twice, and then you separate it, roll it out, roll it up, and then put it in your buttered bread pan and let it rise again. M.G.T let our dough rise 3 times. It makes a big difference than if you just let it rise twice. So you want to let it rise twice in the bowl and once in the bread pan, and then you bake it, and you'll come out with 2 nice healthy loaves of fresh bread. But do not eat the bread the same day you bake it. The messenger taught us in How to Eat to Live that you need to let the dough, the bread, sit over for at least a day before you eat it. That way it won't do too much rising after it gets in your stomach. So never eat fresh bread, sisters. And good luck. I wish you the most success, and I pray the peace and the blessings of our Savior, Master Farah Muhammad, be upon each and every one of you. Assalamu alaikum.